Welcome to the brand new YouTube channel called Life in Central Wisconsin. My name is Dan McVeigh, and my plan for this video is just kind of to introduce you to Merrill, Wisconsin. Population 9,347. And the winter parking restrictions, that's so we can get our streets plowed. Right now, I'm standing in front of the courthouse, which is one of the most dominating buildings of this town. The building is so prominent in the town that the clock tower is featured in the city seal. Well, let's start with what is on the sign here. Merrill, the City of Parks. This is one of the parks I was talking about as the City of Parks. This has a trail that goes all the way around what used to be a big lake here in town. This park came about by donations, and basically what this park is for is our city band. During the summer, in fact, you can tell with all the snow, it's not summer. But during the summer, we have concerts here that are free, that they set up in the gazebo here, and they play. It's once or twice a week. Not only do the city bands play, but there's several other groups that come around and play. But everything you see here was donated by the community. Right there is the foundation that built the park and the donators. It's something the community is very proud of. At one time, originally when this town was made here, we're sitting on the original spot of the courthouse, the original courthouse. It was tore down in the 1800s, I'm not sure exactly when. And when the current courthouse was built. This is one of the smaller parks in town. It's a little community park. A lot of the people that live around here come over and to enjoy it during the summer. When it gets warmer and the snow goes away, we'll go through here and really show you the opportunity we have with all of our parks. But right now, all I'm trying to do is introduce you to the town and show you what we have. Here we have the kitchenette. What this is a place for the community to come have weddings, family get-togethers. You contact the city parks and recs, and you can reserve these and rent this park, facilities where you can get into and fix your meals or whatever you got going there. This is our biggest park. It's in behind the middle school and our library, which is back in the background over there. I'm going to go on up on top of the hill so you can see the whole gamut of the park here. Okay, as I said, this is one of the bigger parks in our town. As I said, it was in behind the library, which in the distance you can see the library there. And that right there is our middle school. So it's in behind both of them there. And we have Riverside Park. As the name implies, this park is nestled right next to the Wisconsin River. This park has volleyball and a new sport that I never realized was going on. It's called Frisbee golf. It has, I believe, a full 18 so-called hole Frisbee golf course in it. As you can see, each park has its own little special characteristics, and each park is very unique in itself. Ott Park. This one is a small community park. Okay, and this is Smith Center, our recreation complex here. This is kind of a map of the area here. We have a swimming pool, 5 different baseball fields. This one here is for our high school, the Blue Jays. We also have a park, or a dog park. Smith Center, which is basically what our event center is. We're at the council grounds now. This is the state park. It's the only park that actually has a fee to get into. There is a year pass that you can buy that the residents here, including me, usually get. Usually 2 trips to the state park will pay for the year pass. Right now, we're not going to go through it, but my next video, I'm going to take you on a ride through the park, kind of show you what the park is all about. So subscribe and hit those notifiers so you know when the next one's coming up. And And for a county park, one of two, is Newwood Park. You may recognize this park from my previous video. A Christmas video card is featured in that video also. This park is about 10 miles outside of town in the county, thus a county park. And the last park we'll feature here is Prairie Dells. It's basically trails along the Prairie River. I can't get back in there because it's winter, but we'll feature it later on in the spring or fall, summer. And we'll walk through there and feature it then. As far as employment, we have several manufacturing plants here in town. One is Weinbrenner's Shoe Company. They make work shoes and snowshoes and some everyday shoes, but mainly that's what they do, is work shoes and snowshoes. Snow boots, I should say. This is Weinberger's second plant, which they've moved in the last 5 years. So we're expanding, they're expanding. We also have Mitchell Metal products. Mitchell Metals is a company I know a little bit about. I have worked for this company for almost 11 years now. It will build about anything you want to do made out of metal. From the small clip to something large like a tray or anything. During the pandemic, we were able to stay open because we have a contract to build the hangers for medical bags for IVs. In this plant here, we have several different presses. Everything from a 5-ton press to a 200-pound press. They actually have 2 of them. One of the biggest contracts that we have in this plant is we make the frames for the wreaths around America. During Christmas, these wreaths go out these wreaths go out to all of the veterans that passed, and they are set on their graves throughout America. We make, just for that one contract, we make anywhere from 3 to 4 million a year. And this is where I actually work. It's the second plant for Mitchell Metals. They just purchased it a little over a year ago, so the signage isn't up yet. But in here we have 3 robot welders 3 hand weld stations, and a CNC plasma cutter. We have Northern Wire. What they do is make any type of wire loop, connection, whatever. A lot of linkages for lawnmowers, tractors, and that kind of stuff. And we have Lincoln Woods Products, which is a window company. And to haul all of that material that's being made, we have 3 different trucking companies. This is Tie-High. Unfortunately, it looks like all the trucks are out. Just trailers are here. Pioneer. And Elite. As you can see, we have several opportunities for employment out here. As for public safety, we have one firehouse in the town. It's fully manned and covers the whole town. Along with that, we have 3 volunteer districts. They are Corning, Pine Ridge, and Russell, which covers the outskirts of town. We do have our own police department. It's not a real big one, but they do have between 6 to 8 different units out any time out and about. We have the sheriff's department in town, and the county jail, and we have the city hall. Of course we got a city hall. We're in the city. Being the county seat, we have the fairgrounds for the county. And it's a good sized fairgrounds. When there's quite a few events that happen here. And with having such a big river, most of our electrical power comes from hydro dams. This one is the one here in town. We are on the Ice Age Trail. What that is during the Ice Age, the iceberg that covered the Great Lakes came down, and we are on the edge of where the icebergs were. Just a little fact, nice little fact about this area. Okay, education for our kids. We'll start out with the high school. This is the only high school in Lincoln County, which is our county that we're in. And who do we root for? the Blue Jays. Okay, and here we are at the original high school for Merrill. Which is now our middle school. It was changed over in 1998. The high school was brand new at that time. We have 3 elementary schools: Washington, Jefferson Elementary, then the last one, but not the least, is Cape Goodrich Elementary. Here what we have is schooling for our public safety. It consists of a track actually for used for different things. It is for right now they're using it to teach drivers to drive the truck, but also will be used to train police for high-speed chases. They also use it for rescue of vehicles. They also have a fire tower for rescue, and so forth and so on. This training center is not only for our county, but it's all for the surrounding counties also. Okay, now for the medical. We do have a hospital here, but in all honesty, it's a little more than a triage facility. Anything that is serious will go to Wausau, which is about 15 miles south of us here. Anything real serious will go to Marshfield, which is about 60 miles away. They will fly in. We have 2 medical centers, Marshfield and the Expiris Medical Center. And of course, we all need meds at times. So we have 3 different places to get it. Walgreens. We have a small little mom and pop drugstore that we can get our meds from. It's called Young's Drugstore. And I bet you I can't guess where this is. We're at one of the most famous places in America, Walmart, which covers also food and shopping. As far as shopping here, we got kind of a restriction here. We don't have a whole lot, but we do have one grocery store, Days County Market. We also have Walmart, which you previously seen. Golden Harvest Market. That is our second grocery store here. And as you can see, it specializes in natural and organic food. But this place is extremely unique. For they got a lot of little, I shouldn't say little, a lot of different statues that surrounds the place. And they are for sale. They even got somebody to welcome you as you come in. And we got our downtown. Tractor supplies, We do have quite a bit of agriculture around here. And Wisconsin Building Supplies, which is a small lumber yard. It's not a full service lumber yard. What we lack here, we can get into Wausau, which is 15 miles south of here. Wausau, when you start counting all the surrounding communities that are all built in together, it's right around 100,000 population. So it will have most of everything that we can't get here, we can get over there. I hope you enjoyed the little tour that I gave you of our little town here in central Wisconsin. If you enjoyed it, please do me a huge favor. Like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. This is Dan in central Wisconsin with Life in Central Wisconsin.